What is up, boyos? It is Water Buffalo Man here, and we're back for more Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle. Alright, so one of the boys, Greg, decided he was going to do an elaborate guide again, which is awesome, so all credit goes to him. So here's that guide broken down bit by bit, so you guys can see exactly what you need from Part 1 to be farmed up, Part 2 to be farmed up, and Part 3. So let's just jump right in with Part 1, which is what we're in right now, so let's just get right into that. Alright, for the legacies of a remarkable father, the Gohan and the Goten that transformed or awakens into the Gohan and Goten, you need 10 plus 4 copies for your main unit, 10 for the super attack, 4 for the hidden potential paths. Then you need 10 additional copies for the essays of 10 to 20 for the LR that will be unlocking in Part 3. You need 5 more additional copies on top of that, so 15 total for the levels of 20 to 25 super tech levels for when he gets easy 8. So overall you'll need copy number 1, as he states right here, at SA10 100%, copy 2 at SA10, and then copy 3 at SA5. Part 2 you'll need to get 30 medals of each, which we actually can get right now, so I don't know why he put that down in Part 2. But yeah, we can do this right now, but you'll need to farm up 30 medals per each. You need 90 total medals of these to awaken all 3 of the copies you have. I have copy 1 and 2 done right now. I haven't done 3. I'll be working on that shortly, but you need to have a total of 90 medals available to do that. And then Part 3 is when it gets a little more interesting, because you have to grind out 150 medals, 50 per each individual copy you have right here. And then you can awaken this unit to LR and feed all the dupes in, because there's no point in you wasting Kais at all on a free-to-play unit when you can get them yourself just by playing the game. Alright, now down to the all-fired-up Marriage and Showdown Grand Finale for the Chi-Chi and Goku. You need 19 total copies, and then 19 total copies of the Vegeta. We'll do them side by side because they're the exact same thing, actually. So you can have 10 copies for the SA10 100% one, and the second copy just needs 5, because you'll need 10 for the super attack, 4 for the paths, and then 5 for the additional easy 8. So 2 copies, but a bunch of attacks. As you can see, it says right here at copy 1 SA10 100%, copy 2 SA5. So that's why you need your 19 of each. Part 2, which we should be getting them in Part 2. We don't have them actually. You'll need 20 awakening medals, 10 medals per copy because you have 2 of each to awaken them. And then on the final Part 3, you'll have all of the easy A's to be done for all 3 of these units. You'll need 15 bronze, 40 silver, 30 gold, and 30 rainbow. Same goes for both the Goku and Chi-Chi and the Vegeta and Bulma. But since I did a little bit of a breakdown based off of what Greg has done with his guides, we're actually going to go into detail a little bit and go over what the units do and how good they actually are. Alright, so we have the bond of husband and wife, Vegeta and Bulma. Vegeta's family key 3, 77% of stats. Stacks attack for 1 turn and causes supreme damage. That's the same for his battle armor. His passive is attack and defense 120, plus an additional attack and defense of 60 when performing a super attack. Reduces damage by 20% when there's a Vegeta's family. Oh no, it just naturally does it normally. Okay, reduces damage by 20% automatically. Vegeta's family or joint forces category allies key 2 plus 20%. Changes armor from the 4th turn on. Actually, I didn't realize they changed Bulma's face too. Alright, for when he transforms into his battle armor, he gets attack and defense of 122, so an additional 2%, plus an additional attack and defense of 88% when performing a super attack. Reduces damage received by 22%. Medium chance of reduces damage received an additional by 22%. Wow, so they could have worded that a little better. So, possibility of up to 44% damage reduction. And Vegeta's family or joint forces category allies key 2 attack and defense of 22%. Which they only just added 2% across the board. So, not too great. Here's his stats before the Easy A. Again, not terrible. Here are the stats post Easy A. Not much better. How I would build this unit, I would probably go for like half crit, half a dish, because I won't ever really use this unit. It's not outstanding. It's not great. It's there. They fumbled the ball this year with the free-to-play units, in my opinion, compared to last year's. But it's a solid unit. Alright, now we got the husband and wife's grand adventure, Goku and Chi-Chi. Goku's family key 377. Greatly raises attack and defense for 1 turn. This one's got the better super attack. Causes supreme damage to enemy. Attack defense of 122% for the passive, plus an additional attack defense of 22% per attack performed with a max of 88%. Which is, they get theirs at all the time without having to do the super attack to get it like the Vegeta does. Launch an additional attack that has a high chance of becoming a super attack. The high chances, if I remember right, 70%? No, 50%. And Goku's family and joint forces category allies key to 22% stats. Greatly raises attack temporarily, causes ultimate damage to the enemy, and delays a single targeted enemy's attack for 1 turn, which that's really cool. How I would build this unit would be very into additionals, so they can do, because how it says, it has a high chance of performing a second super attack, if you plan on using this on your Goku's family team, that is. I would build it with additionals, so you can have them do the 2 supers that it has for its passive, the main one, and then the built-in additional, and then having the hidden potential system possibly give you a 3rd one. And with the greatly raising defense, that's 30% for attack, or 30% for defense, 50% for attack. So that'll give you a little bit of a buff, especially since this unit has lower defense. Even when Easy 8, it has lower defense. But being able to hit off 3 of those super attacks, stacking defense by 30% each time, plus when the additional 88% is fully maxed out, it'll be able to take some hits. It won't be great, but it'll be able to take some hits, especially on like if you're running on a free-to-play team or just you want to use it and see what the unit can do. Next, we got the Dream-Filled Future, Gohan Teen, Goten Kid, and Trunks Kid. Hybrid Saiyans, or Joint Forces Key 3 120. They built these all free-to-play units, if you guys haven't noticed, to be fit under this team here. Is if you look at it, they all fit under Joint Forces. And they built it around this unit. Raises attack defense for 1 turn by 30%? Yep, 30%. Causes colossal damage. Massively raises attack for 1 turn by 100%, if I remember right. Yeah, it's not letting me do it. Yeah, it's not letting me. Is it 100%? Yes, it is. So, activates the entrance animation at the start of character's attacking turn. Key 3 attack and defense plus 70% for 7 turns from the start of turn. An additional attack and defense is 70%. So, for the first 7 turns, you have attack and defense of 140. Not terrible. Key plus 1 plus an additional attack of 70% when there's an ally whose name includes Goku on the team. And gain an additional key 1 and 7% when there's a character attacking the same turn. If that character is attacking the same turn, I'm sorry. So you can get an additional 70% attack and defense if you have that Goku and Chi-Chi on rotation with this guy. Gain plus an additional defense 70% when there's an ally whose name includes Vegeta on the team, and gain the same. Okay, so if you have the Vegeta, the Bulma, the Goku, and the Chi-Chi both in the same turn with this guy, if you happen to get that perfect rotation, you'll get their passive of 140, the Goten, Gohan, and Trunks, plus an additional key 2 and 140% per both of those being on the same team. So you can actually get a lot of power in this unit. It's actually not too terrible. But the only issue is their supports these guys have. Oh, actually, Joint Forces, I'm a liar. They're both Joint Forces. So yeah, that would actually buff this unit up a lot more. So this unit would actually be pretty solid on a team built around those two, especially for free-to-play players. This unit would actually be pretty good. So that's not that terrible. Now that I'm actually able to see this a little more, I can say they're not horrible, but they're not as good as last year's. Last year's were a lot better with the Tien, Master Roshi, the Master Roshi itself, the LR, and the 18 and Krillin. Were a lot better than these units. But other than that, there's not really more to go over because we can really just grind out these units here shortly, little by little, throughout the celebration. Again, like I said, the units aren't terrible. They're not as good as they could be. I feel like they're a little lackluster compared to last year, but they're pretty good for new and free-to-play players. So, thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.